The most important part about designing or thinking about the ideas and concepts for this piece for Burlington is that the history of Burlington really started when the railroad came in 1854 and the lumber industry started to take off, which was a big part of Burlington's beginning. So we needed to bring in the history and also tie into the lake because a lot of the logs were coming down the lake. Then we also wanted to look forward into the future, which is about the environmental impacts on the lake and all the watersheds, how important the trees are in Vermont and all over the world. And as well, the piece is about the stormwater mitigation that's happening on Burlington's main street. So what driftwood does in stormwater and flooding is sort of slow the stormwater down so it doesn't create more flooding and wreak more havoc. So there's an importance in driftwood in preservation of our waterways. We were very fortunate in finding a black locust. We scanned the community far and wide all over Vermont trying to find the right species for this piece because we wanted it to last. This tree will represent all trees. It's rot resistant up to 100 years, we hear, so it's not about this one species, but it was important for how long the piece will last. Once we found the black locust tree, we were able to get our team together to help take it down. It was a big emotional day. There was unsurety. We didn't know how it was going to go. Safety for everyone. And just sort of the impact of the size and beauty of this tree impacted all of us. Uprooting the tree was a big surprise. You never know what's happening underneath. And we're finding bottles, we're finding little artifacts, china in there. And transportation on any large sculpture is a big part of the piece, right? We're trying to figure out how to get it from point A to point B. When we brought it out, we needed to sweep and clean, and it felt a little bit like the circus, cleaning up after the elephants going by. It was monumental. And once it was here, the smell of the roots was sort of welcoming us. Here we are. Your presence is being felt here. So I'm very excited to again be working with Be the Change to create pollinator habitat for the center of the city. It's so exciting to have that color against the white and the black of the steel and the tree. The color that's going to move back and forth. It's going to be alive and vibrant. Any sculpture is telling a story. And now we have these characters telling stories, the pollinator habitat and the tree. There's a history there of the years it grew, where it grew, what environmental event happened. When the lake was an inland sea, the shells would drop down to the bottom and we have this limestone layer which really talks about place and where we are near the lake. So that was important for bringing white into the presentation of the piece. So if I were to say anything about this project, it's really about the process of making it, and the process includes the partners that come and join in and help. BCA has been so wonderful to work with and professional. It's been a joy working with BCA.